Hey YouTube, Kira Qualia here, bringing you all my Cardfight Vanguard Luard Stride deck set box opening. These are the new Stride decks that we got for D or Overdress format. We are starting off with the Luard deck set, and then the other one will be the Shiranui one. I will open up that one later on the channel. I want to start off with the Luard one, since it is the one that I do want to play more over the two. So yeah, I believe you get the full deck along with a deck box that you can use and the actual storage case itself. There are two different versions for the Stride deck set that you can get as well, including the, I would say, more affordable version. Then they have like a fully foiled one that comes with like the ride deck in a full top loader type of set, and I believe a playmat and a bunch of other cards as well. But as I said, I just opened up I have the standard deck set to open for you today. So we'll go ahead and open it up, see how we do. Let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, we have the actual case here. So this is just like some of the other cardboard card cases that they release for Bushiroad. You can open up like this, and then you have all the stuff inside. Oh, looks like we also have sleeves. So maybe we don't get a deck box. Maybe we just get these sleeves, if I remember correctly, because the deck box might be in the more pricier collection to get. So yeah, this might just be, foam separating the actual box itself and all that. Still a very nice case. I use a bunch of the other ones I've gotten, like the Chronojet one and also some of the older ones, to hold a bunch of my Vanguard decks. We have the actual sleeves as well, which I believe they're actually pretty good standard Bushy quality sleeves, so definitely consideration to put on the deck. And also we have the actual deck itself with our go-to units, including, I believe you get one of every foil unit with them, and then the actual strides as well for Luard. So let's go ahead and see what all we have to work with. So first off, we have Dragheart Luard, which I believe is just like the standard Luard unit. It has the Ritual 3. If there are 3 or more grade 1s in your drop, beginning of your ride phase, choose 2 normal units from your drop, put them on the bottom of your deck, and then until the end of the turn, you may stride without paying the cost for stride. So that's what the Ritual does. And when your G unit strides, counter+1, choose a rear guard and retire it. Search your deck for up to 2 grade 1s and call them to rear guard. So just more and more of the grade 1 rear guard setups. I believe we get the 4 copies of the Luards with the 1 foil copy, as you see here. So yeah, you'll get 1 of every foil copy. I'm also going to just zoom in a little bit so we have a better view on the cards themselves. Our next one is Drag Wizard Leofall. As you can see, these are all different encounter cards because of the different bottoms they have as well. So very, very awesome. Shadow Paladin support, along with, the Phantom Blaster cards we got a while back. Next up, we have Drag Wizard Leofall. When rode upon by a grade 3 with Luard, its card name, Soul Blast 1 and draw a card. So I'm guessing this is meant to be part of the ride deck. And from the drop zone, Ritual 3, when a grade 4 with Luard, its card name is placed on Vanguard, discard a card from your hand to call this card to rear guard. It's a grade 2, but still great setup. And as I said, being needed for part of the ride deck. So we might just have the 1 copy of this card, it looks like, along with Drag Wizard Knees. When placed by riding from Drag Prince Route, draw a card and you get a Dragheart Luard crest. As you know, with all the other Stride decks, we have the crests that work with them as well. So then you can basically place those crests out and then have the additional abilities for Stride. I believe it also makes it your grade 3 Vanguard to 13k as well, with our starter being Drag Prince Route. Very, very nice full foil ride deck lineup as well. The standard, when you went second, draw a card. Next up, we have Salmon Clout Dragon. It is a GB2 with Ritual 3. During your turn, it gets plus 10,000 power. When this card is discarded from hand while paying the cost for stride, you draw a card. So just like the ones I believe we got with the Chronojet and also the Messiah deck. So it looks like we got maybe the 3 copies of this card. Next, we have Drag Wizard Morfessa, one of the better known cards for the Ritual deck as well. From the drop, it gets grade -1, so it is counted as a grade 1 while in the drop zone. And Ritual 3 on rear guard, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a Dragheart Luard crest, until the end of that battle, this unit gets plus 5,000. If your G zone has 2 more face-up cards, count +1, search your deck for up to 1 unit card with the Ritual ability and a different card name from this one, and call it to rear guard. So more rear guard setup with just the Ritual ability. It has to have a different name from this unit, so still a good variety of different cards you can call from this card. Do we have 4 copies of this, I hope, because it is a pretty good card. Yep, 4 copies of Morfessa. And here is our Perfect Guard or Sentinel, Drag Saver SRAS, very, very nice looking Sentinel as well. With the standard, if you have 2 or more cards in your hand, you don't have to discard 1 if you have 1 or less. We got the 4 copies and then the very nice foil copy of this card also. Here is Abyssal Owl. It almost looked like a horse for a second there. I might have just, saw the foiling weird there. But from your hand, if you have a Cardfight Luard, discard a card, search your deck for up to 1 grade 3 Luard. So it's just meant to help to search out your Vanguard, because I believe with some of the strides in the deck, you do need a specific Vanguard to do it. And from the drop, Ritual 3, at the end of your turn, if you have a Vanguard with Luard in its card name, bind 2 cards with the same card name as this from the drop to countercharge 1. So just a countercharge option, because I do believe you will counterblast quite a bit in this deck. So we have the 4 copies of this card also. We have Drag Wizard Semius. When placed on rear, other than during the battle phase, Vanguard with Luard. Look at top 2 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card from among them. Call it to rear. Put the rest on the bottom of the deck in any order. And Ritual 3 for a +2 if you have a Luard crest on the rear guard. So another additional 4. I wonder if they gave us the full 50 cards in the ride deck as well, or were these printed before the rules went in at Ritual 3 with our Preservation Angel this time around. 4 copies to get +5 shield and intercept, and also Luminosity Wizard. When retired, it gets +10, and when rearguard, if you have Vanguard Luard, Soul Charge 1, choose one of your Vanguards, it gets +5. So a power boost card for your Vanguard. And then for the trigger units, we have Light Dragon Ray's Honor, Amarta Noah, as our over trigger, common version. And then we have 4 of the Knight of Orderly Bow, Levak, 3 Accumulation Sage, Shargon for our front trigger, and our heel is Knight of Clarion Strings, Rakula. And here are our strides, which I remember correctly, they do give us all foil copies for these. So we have the Drag Strider Luard for the transformed version, and we do have the pretty nice TDR rarity as well, along with that, just like with the Chrono Jet and the Messiah decks. 4 copies of this ritual. And also Drag Driver Luard. Looks like we have the 4 copies for this card also. Very, very nice. And then we have the Crest, which gives you the plus power. And also at the end of your turn, if you're strode without paying the cost this turn, choose up to 1 critical from your drop and put it on the bottom of your deck. So it just lets you recycle as well with this Crest, giving you all the initial powers for the other cards as well. And then we have Drag Wizard Leophel, 3 copies, and then 1 additional copy of Solomon Clout. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, 7, so you have the 50 here. And then they gave you the extra 4 cards here. So if you were to put all of these cards together, you would have the cards needed for you to have a complete deck for the new format changes. But all in all, this looks very, very awesome. I can't wait to do an actually updated deck profile for the channel as well. But I hope you all enjoyed the look at the new Stride deck set box for Luard. And as I said, I'll be doing Shiranui, so just look forward to that as well. And as always, until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And Kira Qualia out.